Hello, Mr. Matthias. Welcome. So, how many more persons are we expected to join this meeting?
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Um, yeah, good evening again, once again.
Good evening. Welcome.
Evening.
Okay, thank you.
So, like, how many persons are yet to join us?
Matthias, that question is for you.
Um, I cannot tell. Yes, she called me earlier to find out about this, but then I wasn't sure, so much sure. But then if we wait like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even 10 minutes is too much, and no one is coming. We just start off like that because we can't be waiting all day.
Okay. There was this guy, I think his name is not clear here, but he used 100 as his name. Uh, I don't know if he intends to join us
It's
because
interesting.
that day you were
Oh,
asking how many
we'll get there.
persons are ready for the meeting and they should vote for the day that will be convenient for them. So some persons indicated that Sunday is good for them. So I don't know. How about that guy I referred to you? I've forgotten his name. Let me chat him.
I think Josh was the one who said he could join, but I know I think he's traveling. I don't know if he's going today though, but I know he is traveling imminently.
Oh, okay.
Um, but I don't know. He hasn't. Right, and then oh, what happened to Matthias?
Maybe
I know
his line
another
went
guy.
off. Maybe his line went off.
Yeah, and then another guy, Albert, said he would try and join. Matthias said he's had a problem with his network. He's going to be reconnecting.
Oh, okay.
Someone else said they can join hopefully in 10 minutes. That's Steve.
So I don't know if we should carry on with the meeting or we should still wait for them.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption.
No worries. So for those people that said we should wait for them for the
Okay.
next 10 minutes, or should we continue waiting or should we move forward?
I think we should just move forward, please.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So I want to share my screen so that you see my demonstrations. So I believe you can see my screen now. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if you have downloaded these programs, these astrometrical setup before, and also the practice image sets. Have you downloaded them before?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Have you downloaded this setup before? The astrometrical setup.
We can see the screen. I can see.
Yes, I know you can see the screen, but I want to know
Ah. Ah.
if you can like have you downloaded this before? Huh.
Yes.
Have you downloaded the astrometrical program before?
Yes. I have Astrometrica.
Oh, okay. And you have the practice image set. You have the
Yes.
image set. Okay. All right. So go to the practice image set. You should unzip it so that we will start exploring the data.
You say you want to know if.
No,
Hello.
like I said, you should extract the file. It is usually zipped. Wait.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you very well. I can hear everything that you are saying. But I doubt if you can hear me clearly because uh, it seems like you're not following.
Yes.
Have you been
Yes. Yes.
hearing everything I've been saying all this
Uh,
while? Hello? Hello? Miss Sarah, can you hear me very well?
yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Sarah?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Sarah.
I can hear everything you are saying, but it seems like you cannot get me well.
Okay.
Okay. So I said you should extract the practice. Look at my screen. Look at your screen. I want you
All
to
right.
extract the practice image set. So you are starting from the first. I want to extract the first file. So go to your screen and open the astrometrical software. Go to your screen. Since you said you have installed it,
Hmm.
go to your screen and
Yes. Yes. I'm now.
you are now what? If you have installed the astrometrical, open it in your
Yes.
computer.
I'm now. I mean, I'm now setting it up. So okay,
Okay,
I'm opening it.
okay. If after opening, I hope others are following, or is it only just you?
I'm
Mm.
following
Sarah.
my yes. You know what, Matthias? I think you have a big
Yeah.
delay on your end. So what happens is Miracle says something and then you respond about 2 minutes later.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Too bad.
so yes, I'm
Okay, so
following
I'm
my
following. So maybe I should just keep quiet.
Okay,
yes,
yeah,
I'm follow
Okay. Okay.
but I hope so far you can see what I'm doing on the screen and you can repeat it, no problem. So I said you should open your astrometrical.
Mm.
I have opened mine. So this is the interface. This is the interface of the astrometrical. So there you will see a bunch of tools. Hold on a second. Let me activate my mouse halo so that you can see my mouse exactly. Okay, I've activated it. So Can you see my mouse now? It has halo around it.
Yes.
Correct. So you have these tools. So these tools are important.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for listening. So if you check, the first one is the settings. This is where we can change the configuration file. Then the other ones are other buttons for other purposes, but we don't need these two. But the other one we need is this one called astrometrical data reduction. If you observe, it is not activated yet because we haven't loaded our images. So you have these other functions. This one is stock image. It is not important for the sake of what we are doing now. And here you have close all images or close all windows. These ones are used maybe after analyzing an image and you would like to close it and open another image set. Then you also have this one called send MPC report. This is where you can view your report. So you will see what I mean by that when we start analyzing our images. And you have your zoom buttons here, and you have your blink images, and so on and so forth. I'm going to show you the works of these buttons as we proceed. But before we load our images, I want you to look somewhere here. Look at your screen so that you can see where my mouse is. Look somewhere here. You will see something like PS1 configuration FCFG. Did you see it in your screen? PS1 or PS2, maybe, depending on what you have in your screen. What do you see on your screen?
Yeah, mine says PS1.
Okay. How about you, Matthias?
No.
PS2 or PS1? Answer. I hope you can hear us. Oh. There's another person that joined the meeting. I hope the person is following. Mr. Steve.
Yes.
Yes, yes, I am following.
Oh,
Um,
great, great, great,
yeah.
great. So I said if you look somewhere here, you will see PS1. This is called the configuration file. It is used to analyze our data. So I want to make I want to make a distinction between PS1. Sometimes you can also have PS2. So the reason why we have PS1 is because we want to analyze PS1 images. If you look at those practice image sets, you would notice you would notice that it bears PS1 there. It bears PS1. So if you want to analyze PS1 images, you should use PS1 configuration file.
Um, I can't. I only have the.
You can't what? Oh.
Yes, I'm still at the astromet. I am still at the.
Okay,
Are
if
you
you
talking about your screen
yes,
or
but
the practice file?
I'm talking about the both. But have you has your astrometrical loaded yet, or is it still loading? Because if it is still loading, you won't be able to see what I'm explaining from your own screen. So is your still loading? I'm waiting for your response. Hello? Huh. I think he's. Oh, Matthias is gone again.
Oh, I think you must have a bad network.
Yeah, I think he's struggling with his network. I think he's struggling with it. But have you opened your astrometrical and it has loaded?
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, you and Steven?
I've got mine loaded, yes. Steve, I
Okay.
don't know. Steve, have you downloaded Astrometrica and installed it?
So currently, I don't have that now. I'm actually joining with my phone, but taking notes to practice. I'll actually do that.
Okay. Okay. Let's wait for Steven to connect back.
Oh, okay. Josh has joined. Hi, Josh.
Yeah, sorry for hello. Yes,
Hello.
sorry for joining late. I hope.
No, we just
Yeah, hi.
we just got started. We haven't gone far.
Oh, okay,
So I
okay,
want to know
okay.
if you
That's
have
great.
installed the astrometrical program in your computer.
Yes, I installed it.
Okay,
I've
open it.
installed the
Open it.
software.
Open it because open it so that it will load. Sometimes it takes time depending on your network speed.
Okay,
So
then
that's
let me
where we
just open it right now.
that's where we are now.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Okay. I don't know if we should wait for Matthias to join us back because I think he's the team leader.
Yeah, Matthias says he's having problems with his network, but he is trying to reconnect.
Okay, let's wait for him.
Josh, have you opened your Astrometrica?
Yes, it's still loading.
Oh, okay.
Does it take that long to load?
No, it doesn't take that long to load.
Okay.
So a quick one, Mr. Miracle,
Okay.
is the operating system dependent?
Yeah,
Could you
it,
run on
it works with Windows.
with Windows, just
Yes.
Windows, or like I use Ubuntu? So
Oh
is it
no.
like
But
able to
we
get
we
that?
we have a kind of another program that can help you to run Windows operating system
Okay.
programs. So in that case, we usually there's this our partner that helps us to fix such issues. Maybe
Okay.
I should connect you to him
Hmm.
tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I'll connect you to him. He will advise you on how to on what programs to install so that you can run the Astrometrica from your operating system.
Okay. That helps. Thank you.
Yes, I will do that. I will send him a message this night and I will plan how we will hold the meeting tomorrow.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I think mine has open now.
Okay, yours is open. Okay,
Yes, but
I was explaining the functions on some of the tools that are here. Then I stopped at where we have this PS1 configuration file. So I was explaining that depending on the data set you have at hand. For instance, we are just practicing on how to use Astrometrica, and we have these practice sets that we downloaded from the Isaac website. I don't know if you also downloaded them.
um,
Let
no,
me
not yet.
let me show you the if you if you get to the Isaac website, this is where you downloaded the astrometrical software. You can also see
Mm.
the practice image sets. If you look at your screen, you will see it. So this is the astrometrica, this is the practice image sets that we are going to be using this night. So I guess you should also download it as we are waiting for Matthias to join us back.
Okay, okay. But I can see they're asking for is it to register the software.
Okay, you're asking for product key, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, just a moment. Let me check my documents. I have it somewhere here. Where is my lectures? That's the right there. Now let me check it. Look at this license. Look at my screen. Enter this license codes there. The license is just Isaac, and the password is this.
Okay, let me.
Although even if you didn't register it, you can be allowed to use it for 100 days. For 100 days later, it will just stop working, but you can still register it right away.
171. Okay,
I think.
okay, it's done. Thank you.
Okay. I man, Matthias, I don't know.
Okay, Matthias says he has light off and a network problem, so we should just continue.
Okay, okay.
I don't know what happened to Steve.
Steve said he's just listening, taking note. So, as I was saying, I said this is the configuration. This is where to see the configuration file that you'll be using to analyzing your data. So, and I said the kind of configuration file that you will use for your data analysis will depend on the images you have. For instance, we are going to be using the old data sets, which are the practice practice image sets. And if you observe, we have PS1. If you observe the practice sets we are using, I extracted the first one, so we want to use it for image analysis. So if you observe very well, these are fit files, and it has some details on it. The the date the data was collected is there. But most importantly, if you observe, you have PS1 there. So it means that we're going to be using PS1 configuration file. If we use the wrong configuration file, we'll get error mostly when we want to submit the data, but we're not going to submit the practice, but in case. But during the campaign, you will have a different kind of data set, which are PS2. So you have to change to PS2 to be able to analyze those data and to successfully submit them. So to change to PS2 or to change your configuration file at all, you come to settings, you open your settings, then click on open, and there you have your configuration files. Apart from the PS1 and the PS2, you will see other configuration files for other image analysis. But for now, what concerns us is the PS1 and the PS2. So after this training, and you want to analyze your current data that are in your team page, you have to configure to PS2, and here is how you do it. I'm going to click on PS2, then you click on open. As soon as you click on open, you observe what is going to happen here. This is going to change from PS1 to PS2. So I'm going to click on it. It changes to PS2. Then you click OK. Then you can now load your PS2 images. You must do this before you load your images. You must do this.
Okay. Please
So,
can you come again with the PS1 demonstration?
okay, if you want to want to change your configuration file, come to the settings. I hope you can see my mouse with the yellow halo.
Yes.
You come to the settings, then this window will pop out. The settings window will pop out.
Okay.
Then you come over to open, you click on open, and
Okay.
another window will pop out. You will see PS1 and PS2. So
Okay. Okay.
for the sake of this, our present practice practice, because we want to learn how to use the astrometric or to search for asteroids, we are going to be using PS1. I've already changed to PS2, so I'm going to click on PS1. Once I click on
Okay.
it, I click on open.
Okay. Okay.
So open, and it changes to PS1. Then I can now close this other window by just clicking OK. So I can
Okay.
now load my images. So let's go straight to loading your images. To load your images, you can come over to sorry, you come over to this button here, to this tool.
Okay.
You click on that, then it will open a window to your computer. So you should locate where you have your practice image set. For me, it is in my downloads, and here is the practice image set, the folder. I'll open it, then I will see the first folder that I opened. If you want to see the whole folder, you can click on all files. You'll see both the zipped ones and that particular one that I opened. I hope you opened this file, you extracted it.
Yes.
The one I extracted is this particular one. So I want you to do the same so that you can follow in what I'm going to be demonstrating. So I extracted this and it gave me this. So you also open that file, that folder, sorry. So you open the last one, then you have your 4 image sets. So, and these are the feed files. So you highlight all of them. You highlight all of them and you open. So they will begin to open in your astrometrical interface. So I want you to do the same and let me know. if you were able to succeed.
Okay, so we go to load
Yes,
images.
load images. Yes, here,
Okay,
load images. Then it will open a window to your computer. Then you
okay,
trace it to where you you kept the practice image set.
okay,
Yes. Then you load it. You see these 4 files. These are fit files. So if you do that, just let me know to know the way forward.
okay. I'm getting error.
Error, how?
Don't.
Okay, do you know what? Let me start sharing my screen so that you can share your screen. I will easily access the issue.
Okay,
So you can share your screen now.
okay. Let me share.
Okay, I can see your
Oh,
screen.
you can see my screen. Okay,
Yes.
so I
So go
went
to,
here.
yes.
Load. This is where I save my
Okay, go
files.
to the first one. I hope you have unzipped them. The first one.
Yes, I extracted all. Yes,
Okay, click on the first.
yes. So I'm on the first.
Yeah, click on it.
So when I hit open,
No, just,
it gives me.
oh, wow. Okay, do you know what? Go to,
Are you,
go to your,
are you
go
sure
to
you're not
your,
still on the zip files?
No, I extracted it. So this is my
you know,
extracted folder.
if you extract it, you also have to extract the individual folders.
Yeah, so I extracted all. So these are my extracted files.
Okay, open it. Let's see from here. Let's see from there. Let's see
Okay,
issue.
so this is the first one.
Yeah,
So I open this. This
yes,
is what is inside.
yes.
Open this. These are the
Yeah, these
fit
are the
files.
4 files. So,
No, I don't think they've been zip because the thing at the top it still says extract all. I'm not sure they've been extracted.
Really?
You see on your bar at the top it says extract all, like it hasn't been extracted yet. I think you're because you can go into a zip file and look inside it, but that's not the same as extracting it. I think
oh,
you still need to extract.
yeah. I hope you have your system can do that without installing an external program
So
like
this what
WinRAR.
I yes. So I have a okay. Let me see.
Yep.
Can I save it here? This is the zip file,
Okay, so go
and
to
this is
the other
the
one.
extracted. These are
Okay.
the extracted sets.
Then you have to
Uh,
extract these ones too.
Okay, I want to
yeah,
extract this one.
Yeah, they are zipped.
yeah,
I can see it. They are zipped. To extract the first one at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
Okay,
I need
so
to. Okay.
go to
Let me
your
try again.
Astrometrica and open it now. It will open.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
okay. Search for
So
selector.
yeah, select all and open.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Correct. So if you open the files in your Astrometrica for the first time, it will give you a dark background. But if you're not
Yeah.
comfortable with the background, you can change the background to white. So like as you're looking at the data, the images, the background is dark, while the reference stars and so on and so forth are white. Um, Personally, I'm not comfortable working with such. I like using the white background and dark spots as my reference stars and moving objects. So I come over here and I don't know if you can see it. Take your mouse up.
Should I? Okay.
Um, oh no, you are going the wrong way. Okay, do you know what?
Should I
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
sharing?
yeah. Stop sharing so I can share my
Okay.
screen.
Okay.
So this is my screen now. So if you want to change the background of your images, you come over to this button here that says invert background, invert images. So you can always change it depending on the one that you're comfortable working with. So personally, I'm comfortable working with this.
Okay.
I'm comfortable. So you might find it comfortable in the future, but that depends on you. So the next thing we're going to do is data reduction. Data reduction. You come over here. I think someone wants to come in. Let me welcome the person. Welcome the person. Hello, Matthias.
Yeah, hello.
Thanks for joining back.
Hello.
Hello. Thanks for joining back.
Thank you. I have a problem here, so forgive me.
No problem. Oh, no, it's
Thank
not
you.
your fault. It's not your fault at all. So I don't know. We have moved a little
Okay.
bit. I don't know where we should. I don't
No
know if.
problem. Just continue. You
Okay.
don't need to move back. Let's go on. Yeah.
Okay. We have not really gone far. I just loaded these images. So
Okay.
the next thing we're going to do is after loading the images, you conduct your data astrometrical data reduction. Then you will see this little window. Then you just click OK. So do the same, and if you
So
make progress, you just
you,
tell me.
you went, which side did you go to?
Here, that green button
The
there.
green button. Okay.
Yes, click on it. Astrometrical data reduction.
Okay. Then
So
you click
allow.
OK.
Yes, okay. There's a little window. Click OK. So there's this error window that will pop out. It means that the software cannot manually match the reference stars. So, but you can also do it automatically by clicking on the automatic reference star. So once you do that, you click OK. And the problem is solved.
Okay.
Then there will be this little table. It gives you the details of each of the frames, the images, the right ascension, the declination, and so on and so forth. We don't want it to block our screen. You can just close that. So I want to
Oh,
know if you have gotten to the point I am now. Have you gotten to the point I am right now?
yes, I'm there.
Okay. Then
I don't know for the rest.
I guess they are
Yeah,
following.
yeah.
Okay.
Then the next thing is to click on known object overlay. This known object overlay will give you the asteroids that have been discovered by other people. Without clicking it, you wouldn't know if an asteroid that you have seen has been discovered or not. So it is important that you click on that so that it will distinguish the ones that have been discovered before by other people from the ones that have not been discovered before. So I'm going to click on it and it will just start selecting the objects. So if you observe, you see these red labels. So those are the
Yes.
objects that have been discovered by other participants, other asteroid hunters in the past. So that is why it is important to click on that known object overlay. Then the next thing is to start blinking the images. You know, these are four images taken at different time interval. So you can imagine taking image of a person walking at different time intervals. So if you put it in a computer and use a program like Astrometrica, you can simulate those frames. And as the frames are being simulated, it will show a sign of movement. Okay, for instance, let me show you from the Isaac website. From the Isaac website, if you observe, this moving object here. By the way,
Yes.
this one has been discovered by other people. That is why you see the red label. It has numbers on it. So why is this thing showing moving like moving? It's because the image were taken at different time intervals. So with the asymmetrical software, you can simulate the frames, and if there is any moving object in that frame, it will show like what we are seeing here. So if you count, the movement, I think they are up to 6 points. So that means there are about 6 images, 6 frames that we are used to produce this. But we are using 4. 4 is still okay. So we are using 4. So once you click on the blink current images, another window will pop out. So let us click on it so that you will see that by yourself. So another window
Blink
will, yeah, blink here.
current images.
Yeah, blink
Okay.
current images. So this is the window. So if you observe, it is simulating the 4 images here. This is image 3, 4, image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4. So if there's anything that is moving, you can easily see it. And that is the method we adopt in tracking asteroids. So
Oh,
after clicking on the blink images, it is time to zoom and to search. So, but before I do that, before I zoom in, I want you to observe something. I want you to observe that there are segments here, like grid lines. There are segments, you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you count all of them, there are up to 16 of them. So I have a way of organizing my search. I don't just zoom in and start searching randomly. I like to zoom in and search in a particular pattern. And here is my pattern. Observe my mouse. I like to search the first row in this form. I'll move from the left to the right. I will search carefully. Starting from here, I will move to the right. Then I will come down. I will move like this from the right to the left. Okay. Then I'll come down here. That's how I will move. Okay. But some people, they will just zoom in and start searching randomly, and it will consume their time, and they wouldn't be sure if there is, maybe they missed something. So that is why I want you to develop a particular pattern. Maybe you can use mine. So let us zoom in now. I'm going to zoom in 2 times. By the way, this is your frequency. It shows the rate, the speed of simulating these 4 images. You can even increase it, but I just want to show you, but you shouldn't increase it. But if you increase it, you see that the rate increases 3 times
If you
because it moves faster. You can,
okay, okay,
yeah, but later you can bring it to 1. The best rate is 1, the frequency. Set it at 1.
one.
Yeah, set it at 1. It is by default at 1. But
There's one.
I'm just
Yes.
showing you, you can increase it or change the value.
Okay.
Leave it at 1. So let us zoom in. Let us zoom in.
See?
Here is zoom in. Zoom in.
Okay.
Also have zoom out, but let's zoom in first. So I'm going to click on
Okay.
it 2 times. You click, you zoom in 2 times. 1,
Okay.
2. So I have zoomed in 2 times.
Okay.
Then you drag your window here. You drag it to the extreme. We are starting from the first row and the first column. Like I showed you before, we are going to move from the left to the right. So this is the first grid. This is the first grid that we saw. So if you observe, it is not all visible. So you can come down by just clicking here. And while clicking, you have to be searching for any moving object. So you
How do
search.
you okay?
Yeah, any question?
So we should scroll to the left side.
Yeah, scroll to the left and take this one up. We are starting from the
Okay.
first row and the first column. The grid in the first row
Okay.
and the first column.
Okay.
Yeah. So to start, let me explain again. To start, you observe that the whole grid, the first grid is not showing. The entire grid is not showing. So you can come down by just clicking gently. As you are clicking, you are searching for any moving object. So you are searching carefully. Sometimes moving objects are very faint, extremely faint. So you have to be very careful. But nothing is moving here. Then you move to the second. By coming here, you click, you move to the second. You click, go to the second. You go up. Do you think anything is moving here? Some things are showing that they are moving. So I can see some funny movement here, but those are false signals. We call them false signals because we have rules. We have rules here. The first rule is that a moving object should appear in at least 2 frames. It could appear in the first or second, or first or third, or first or fourth, or in 3 frames, maybe first, second, and third or fourth. But if you observe here, it just appears and disappears, and nobody understands what's going on here. So they are false signals. So we shouldn't accept any of them. Rather, you should keep searching. I've gone up now, so I see nothing in the second grid. You move to the third. You move to the third grid. You search. Nothing is moving. Nothing is moving here. Oh, I think there is a known object that is detached from its signal. It's a glitch actually. We can't even see the object, but we can see the name floating. It happens sometimes, but just ignore it. You have no business with anything that has been discovered by other people. You should look for yours, okay? So we have no business with that. So, and since there's no other object here, let us move up. No moving object. We go to the fourth grid. We go to the fourth grid. Is there anything moving here? I don't think so. Nothing is moving. So you come down. You search. Nothing is moving. So we are done searching in the entire first row. You now come down to the second. But you have to do that gently so that maybe you can spot. Sometimes you can have an object moving here, jump into the other grid. So you just have to be very careful. Then you search. So I can see something moving. I hope you're following. I can see something moving here in my frame. Can you see it in your screen also?
Um, is it? Is okay.
Like from your
Okay.
own
Okay.
system. Can you see it from your own system?
Let me see. We are watching your system, so
Okay.
it's. Hold on a second. Let's see. Yes. Yes. I can see.
Okay. All right. Do you know what? After showing you how to accept and number this object, you will now share your screen and we will continue the rest from your screen. I think that's better so that you can easily be following and be practicing also. So I don't want you to just be looking at my screen. I want you to also be practicing along. So I can see something moving and it is moving in the four frames. So this is the first, the second, the third. So once you have spotted a moving object, you have to stop blinking. Okay? So you come over here,
Okay.
over this button that says stop blinking. So I'm going to click it and my screen, my window will stop blinking. Then if I want to move forward or backward, I can do that from here. This button that says single step forward, and here is single step backward. So if I click on it, I will move backward, and you can see the object that we saw here. If you click on it again, you move further backward, it will bring it to the fourth. If you want to move forward, it brings you to the first image. Now, if you want to number your moving object, your non-moving object, you have to start from the first image frame. So for instance, this is in my first now. Assuming it was in my third, assuming I stopped blinking and I saw this image 3. This is my third frame. I have to bring it to the first. So by moving forward or backward, so far I bring it to the first. And while doing that, you have to take note of the object. Sometimes you get confused. You don't even know which one is which again. So I can just move it a little bit forward and backward so that I can note that particular object that I want to number. So once you have noted it, you bring your mouse very close, point your mouse to that object. Once you point your mouse to that object, you left click. Can you see that? Another window will pop out. So do
Oh.
that. Do that. Let me know if you succeed.
So on the moving object.
Yes, point towards it directly and you left click.
But if it's moving, how do you?
You have to stop
Oh,
blinking. I hope you stopped
okay.
blinking. Stop blinking
Okay.
first. Then you take your frame to the first. Then you point at it.
Okay.
Do that and get back to me. Let me know.
Okay. So we should.
So have you like,
Yes, I've pointed. I've clicked on it. Yes.
and you have this window here?
Yes, the window
Okay,
has popped.
good. So, and here you will see this Gaussian curve and this other line here,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you will see a bunch of numbers here. So
Yes.
what is important for us here are this Gaussian curve. Then we have what we call the signal to noise ratio, SNR. The value for my own is 5.9. How about yours?
The value is 4.1.
I hope you pointed at the right object.
I think so.
Hold on, just hold on a second. Just watch my screen, watch my screen.
Yes.
I have resumed blinking, and this is the
Okay.
object I want to number. Do you understand? So
Yes.
I will just stop blinking.
Okay.
If I stop blinking, you check here. What do you see here? Image 1 or image 2 or image 3? If you see image 3, you have to bring it back to image 1 by clicking on these buttons here. So I have my image 1, and while doing that, sometimes because you have stopped blinking, the object that you want to number we mix up with this other background dark spot. So you have to keep an eye on that object. So this is the object here.
Okay. So we should go to the image 1 instead. Mine is image 4.
No, go to image 1. Go to image 1.
Okay.
Take it from here. Take it to image 1.
Okay.
Single step backward or forward. Anyone. So far you can get to image 1.
Okay.
So now point your mouse to that object that we suspected. Then you left click. So you have this other window. So my own signal to noise ratio is 5.9. What's yours?
I'm coming. Just.
I'm still waiting for your response.
When I go to image 1, I find it changes. So struggling to see. Oh
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
5.3, 5.3.
5.3.
Yes.
I don't really expect it
No,
to.
it's 5. No, 5.9.
Okay,
Is it
yes,
5.9? Yeah, it's
it
5.9.
shouldn't
Yes.
vary from, because we are using the same set, and so if it is 5.8, I can tolerate that, but 5.3 is so far, so
No,
it's
it's
okay.
5.9.
It's okay.
Yes.
5.9. So
Yes.
now from the rules, so for a true signal, the noise to um, the signal to noise ratio should be greater than 5. Do you
Okay.
understand? So even if it is
Ah.
6 or 7 or 8 or above, so far it is from 5 and above. So that is
Hmm.
number one qualification for a true signal. Then another rule is this Gaussian graph. If you observe the red line and the white dots, the white dots are a little bit clustered around it, a little bit. So assuming that they are so scattered around it, we can't accept it as a true signal. But for here, it is manageable, so we can say, yeah, maybe it is a true signal. So this also, it also applies to this one. If these white dots are scattered around the red line, the red straight line, maybe it is not. But for the here, it is a little bit clustered around the red line. So we can, to some extent, say that maybe it is a true signal. Then we have another value called the magnitude, the relative magnitude. Relative magnitude is how bright that asteroid is if you are observing it with a telescope. So we're going to do a
Okay.
special calculation on that when we are done accepting this particular object. We're going to do a special calculation. It has its own rule. So for now, let us go ahead to number this object. Let us go ahead. So you come over here, look at this button here. You click. You click on it to tell you selecting object. Sometimes it will show you not responding, but don't worry, it's going to respond. So you see object identification table, sorry, window. You just click OK. Just click OK. Don't change anything. Click OK. Once you click OK, a bunch of numbers will appear here. So you just delete those numbers. Delete those numbers and give your own number. So your team has to choose the nomenclature of the numbers and letters you will give to your object. So the rule is you will select 3 letters and 4 numbers. 3 letters and 4 numbers. So maybe you might decide to use Ghana, maybe GHA. Okay, Ghana for my Nigerian team, we normally use Team Nigeria like TNG.
Okay.
So you have to choose the nomenclature to use. Then for the first image, this is going to be our first image. So we're going to use 4-digit numbers like of our choice. So I'm going to use 0001. So I'm going to come here and say GHA in capital letter 0001. So you have 3 letters and 4 numbers. Then you come over here and say accept. So that number will appear right on top of that object that we are trying to number. Hope you are following.
Yes.
So this is for the first frame.
Yeah.
This is for the first frame. So you go over to the second frame by moving a step forward. You see image 2. Okay, for now I am confused at that particular image. I'll move backward, then I'll move forward again. So this is that image 2. Okay, you come again, do the same thing. You left click. This one is the signal to noise ratio is 4.8, but it is approximately up to 5, so you can accept it. The Gaussian graph is manageable. So without wasting time, you click on this button here. Then, okay, you delete these numbers. You give it the same number that you give before, GHA0001.
So you have
Accept.
to give it all the same name.
Yes, because it is the same object that is appearing in
Okay.
4 frames. Yes. So accept. So the name will appear. You go over to the third. You do the same thing. Then the signal to noise ratio is 7.8. It's okay. It's manageable. You click here. Then you click OK. You delete these numbers. GHA0001. You accept. Then to the last frame, you give it the same number, the same process. The signal to noise ratio is 4.1. Others we are much higher than this, but since we have started numbering the object, we can just finish it up. You click on this button here. Click on OK. Then GHA0001. So with this, you can lay claim that I discovered a moving object, because this one has not been discovered by anybody. Although this is a practice image set, you know. So, but assuming that you are working on your real data, you know,
Hmm.
this is a potential asteroid to me. So once
Okay.
you have finished numbering the object in the 4 frames, you can resume blinking by coming over to this button here, start blinking. So you resume blinking again, and you watch the object that you just numbered. It will appear in the 4 frames. So I want you to share your screen so that we can begin from this point to finish it up. Let me stop sharing.
Okay. So I have a problem with my battery. So if I go off, excuse me. Our light is not still back, so I'm
Okay.
depending on my battery.
Okay,
Yeah.
how about you, Mr. Joshua?
Yes, I've done one. So let me.
Okay, share your screen. Let me stop sharing so that we can.
Okay.
Share.
Just a moment. Okay. Hope you can see
Yes, I can see your screen.
this. So this is my first image.
Yeah. So start blinking.
And
Start resume blinking. Okay, you are still numbering
okay.
the data.
Yes, I'm still numbering. Yes.
Okay, you are still in the
So I'm
first
going
frame.
to. Yeah. So this is image 1.
Yeah.
So
Go to the second frame.
okay. So this is the second one.
Yeah. Point to that object. Hope you can.
Let's see.
I can see it. Okay, do you know what? Go backward and come forward again. You will see it. You will see. You will notice the object. Yeah. Yes. Now go forward. Keep your eye on it so that you don't miss it again. So hope you can see
Okay,
it
this
now.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So
So yeah.
4.8.
Just ignore that. Just start. No, 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 no. You have to click on that button there first. You have to click on that button. No, no, no.
What?
Don't close. I mean, this button besides that box.
This. No, this one.
Yes, click on it first. Yes, this must happen before you start numbering.
Numbering. Okay. Okay.
Okay, click OK. Then wipe those numbers there. Then give it your own number.
I use 001.
Yes.
0.
No, 4 numbers 0001. Like 0001.
Okay.
Yeah.
0. Okay.
3 letters and 4 numbers. Yeah.
Okay. And accept.
Yes. Then go to the third frame.
I'm confused. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's this one.
Yes.
Okay, so you do this for all the 4 sets of images, right?
Yes, yes. You give it the same
Okay.
number. No, you're making mistake now. You have to click on that button always. Do you understand?
Yes, I've done that. I've done this one.
I didn't see you click on that.
Yeah, I did it. I did it. Yes, so I did this and I clicked OK
Okay, yeah.
before I cleared
Then,
the
because
name.
these numbers must always appear, so you wipe those numbers.
Yes.
Then the same number. Then to the last one, I guess.
Okay. So I clicked here.
Yes. Okay. Click on OK. Okay.
Okay.
Then.
Okay. 001.
All right. Now resume blinking. You know where to click? No, no, no.
Okay, okay. Start blinking. Okay.
Yes. So your image will start blinking. So we have to keep searching. I think this is the first grid in the second row. So let's move to the left. Let's move to the left. Gradually to the left.
To the left.
Yeah. Because we have to keep searching. We have to keep searching.
Okay.
But just hold on a second. Hold on a second. Go to that MPC report. Go to that MPC report 2. I want to show you something.
Where?
You know where to find it? MPC report.
No, where do you find it?
It is close to that close images. Okay, tools. Under tools. Under tools.
Okay.
Under tools. No, not the tools, like under tools. Yeah.
Okay, send MPC report.
Yes. Click
Okay.
on it. Now, this is your MPC report. The first details are the telescope details.
Okay.
Then you can see the numbers that you give to your object there.
Okay.
Then you can also see those magnitudes, those numbers that have R. Did you see them? Those are the magnitudes.
Yes, the RRR. Yes, this one.
Yes, those are the
Okay.
magnitudes. So another rule says that the magnitude, the range of the magnitude should be less than 1. So you check the highest value there, the highest value minus the
Okay.
lowest value.
Okay.
So if it is less than 1, it means that your object is a true signal. But if it is greater than 1, maybe it is not.
Okay. So you have to
Maybe,
subtract the
yeah,
highest from the low.
yes, you can do that calculation much later. But another thing
Okay.
I want to point out is this. You shouldn't send your MPC report to the Minor Planet Center from here. Many people do that, and it is wrong because the data that we are working with, we got them from the Isaac website, okay? So we have to submit through the Isaac website. You have to follow the normal protocol. So some people fall into the temptation of sending their MPC reports from here. So you shouldn't do that. So that is what I want to, one of the things I want to mention here. So let us go on because we are still looking for more moving objects. So click on cancel.
Okay.
Hold on, I think you made a mistake in the last one.
Yeah, the numbering.
Yeah, but please next time, next time, you have to be more careful. But we are still practicing, so don't bother. Just click on cancel.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Okay.
So move to the left. Easy. No.
No, just slowly.
Like to the next grid, like to the next one. Yeah, to the next one. Yes. Now, search up and down.
Okay.
Up and down. Yeah. Come down. We have searched. Nothing is moving there. I don't think anything is moving there. So come down. Okay. I don't think anything is moving either.
Okay.
So move to the next grid, to the left, to the left.
Left.
That grid is faulty. It happens. So just keep moving. Keep moving. It is faulty. Okay. Just move to the move. Okay. Have you gotten to the extreme?
There's something moving here.
Yeah. I think there are 2. Can you see the 2? There are 2. I can see 2 from from my screen here. Even I'm looking at your screen and I can see 2.
2. Let me see.
2 moving objects. Two moving objects.
Yeah, there's one here too. Here. Yes, there's one here.
So
yes, one here and one down here.
Let us focus on one. When we number one, we come to the other. So stop blinking. Stop blinking.
Okay.
Then move to the first image if it is okay. So we're in the first image, right? Image 1.
Which one? The top or the down?
No, like the frame is in image 1.
Yes, this image one.
So
Yes.
now, which one do you want us to start numbering? Which one do you prefer? Like, which one do you want? Because we still number the two.
Okay, let's start with the down.
Okay, let's start there. So, we are not confused on the one on the particular one.
Yeah,
So
which one?
now move forward and backward so that we can spot it.
Okay. Okay, so it's this one.
Yeah. So, yeah, yeah. I see this one is perfect. The Gaussian graph. You see how clustered they are around the Gaussian curve.
Yeah.
So it's a good signal. All right, so you come over, do the same process, click on that button here.
Okay.
Okay. Click on OK.
Okay.
Then
So edit here.
wipe those numbers. So we have to give it a different number now. 0002.
Okay. 0002.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Move.
To the next.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. Same thing here.
Yes.
GH 002.
00. No. Make sure is it up to 4?
Yes, it's 4.
Okay.
And the next is this.
Okay.
Zero 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 two.
Yes.
Yes.
Then to the final one.
Okay.
Okay.
GH 0002.
Okay. Now let's go to the other one.
Um,
Hope you can identify it. Or maybe you can
let
just
me.
say resume blinking if you want.
Okay, I've seen it. This one.
Okay. So go to the first frame.
Yeah, it's moving. Yeah. It's
So this is going to be 3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how the process is.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So H0003.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one.
The next one. Okay.
0003.
Yes.
And then next, the last ones here. Okay.
All right. So you can resume blinking.
Okay.
So that's it. Go back to your MPC report. You will see notice some changes there.
Okay. This report.
So you see more data has been added because of
Okay.
yeah. So you can cancel it now. Let's continue searching.
Okay.
So
Can someone also
let's
try?
okay. No one else is following. So assuming that Matthias is here, he would have just you know. Okay, let me continue. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
So this is this is where we saw those data that you just numbered, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should be.
See them here.
Yes. 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 This one.
Okay, look at the other one. So I don't want to spend time doing it here. Okay, let us just move
Okay.
on.
Okay.
So I'm coming down to the third row. I'm coming down to the third row. I'll search up and down. I'm searching the grid in the third row. Then I'll go to the right. I'm moving to the right now. I'm moving to the right.
Okay.
Then I will search up and down. I'll search up and down. Nothing is moving here. I will keep searching. I'll come down. Oh, I can see something moving there. Can you also see it in your own?
Um.
It kind of disappears in the first row.
Yes. 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 I've seen it.
Now, this is another issue that we face.
It
Some people
coincides.
get confused because that object is almost not visible in the first row. So it is also possible that the thing is you mustn't have the object appear in the 4 frames. Sometimes you can have it in the second, third, and fourth. Sometimes you can have it in the first, third, and fourth. So in any arrangement. But so far, that object is appearing in at least 2 frames. It is enough to confirm if it is moving. So in this case, I'm going to stop blinking. And this is the first frame. It is almost not visible. So I'll go to the second. And it's almost matching with the reference star there. So I'm just going to click on it. I clicked on it perfectly. Everything is fine. The signal to noise ratio is fine. So you start numbering. This is going to be the fourth, right? This is going to be the fourth, right?
Yes, this is the 4. Yes.
So I'm going to call it GHA 0004. I shouldn't give any space there. I think I'll give a space. No space. Accept. Then move to the next one. You click on it. Okay. This is going to be GHA 0004. Accept. Then you move again to the last frame. Okay. GHA 0004. Accept. So I have accepted the object in the 3 frames at least. So I can go on and keep searching and searching and searching till I get to the last row. So from experience, I have searched with this data before. So from my experience, we won't be able to find any other moving object. So I want to
Okay.
I want to just conclude here so that we can move to the next data set. I want to show you just typical examples. So go to your practice image set, you copy everything. Sorry, yeah, your MPC report. Copy everything.
Okay.
Copy it. You come to your computer notepad. To the notepad, you paste. No,
Okay.
I said notepad, not Word.
Okay. Notepad.
Because notepad, we preserve everything about the data. If you put it in Word, because of the word wrap feature, it will distort the report. So, but if you put it in the notepad, it preserves everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So later I will show you how to log into your page to submit, assuming you want to submit. Then we want to close. We are done analyzing this. So how do we close? It is very simple. You come over to here, close all windows, or you can say close all images. I want to close all images.
Okay.
So I'll just click here. Do you want to close all images? Yes. Everything is gone. Then also you have to also wipe your MPC report so that the subsequent ones you will create will not keep piling up under the first. So how to wipe that? It is very important. How to wipe that is you come to the file, you
Okay.
check on reset files. You click on reset files. It will show you, do you really want to reset MPC this? You say yes, and all that is gone. So you must do this before you load another image set. Now, the question is, must you always find moving object in all data sets? I'm asking, do you think you would always find
Fine.
moving
Fine.
objects in every data set? Just a question.
No. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Sometimes, in fact, in most cases, you won't be able to see moving objects in data sets. So we have a special way of preparing an implicit report of such data sets. So I'm going to show you with a typical example. Go to your load image again.
Okay.
Go to your downloads or wherever you stored those data sets. I want to use the third practice image set. The third practice image set.
Okay. Please, is Sarah around?
Are you calling on Sarah?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
here. Yes.
Okay.
So go to the third. Unzip it. Unzip that third. Extract it, sorry. Or unzip, yeah. Let me
Okay.
extract mine.
I'll leave in maybe 5 minutes time. So
We are almost done. We are almost done.
okay.
We are
Okay.
almost done. Like we are 90% done.
Done. Okay.
Yeah. So
So
this is the second. This is the one we opened now. You open it in your astrometrical. Then load
wait, which file is that?
the third.
Um,
The third. I extracted the third. This one.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Third.
Yeah, the third.
Okay.
I extracted it.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
So then you open it. You open the 4 files in your astrometrical. Then you perform your normal routine, which is data reduction. Or you click OK. Have you loaded yours? Have you loaded yours? Hello? Have
Yes.
you
Yes. So
okay. Okay.
it's loaded.
Then you close this little table here. Then you click on known object overlay so that you'll be able to distinguish objects that have been discovered by other people from the one you're about to discover.
Okay.
All right, to cut the story short, let's blink. Blink one. So you zoom 2 times, 1, 2. Then you start searching, starting for the first. Okay, but to cut the story short, I have analyzed this image before. If you do that on your own, you would also come to my own conclusion that there is no moving object in this data. I'm not saying it because I'm saying it because I've actually analyzed this data set and there's no single unknown moving object. So how do we prepare an APC report for such? How we do that is by coming over to the MPC report. You just have only the date you loaded the object, the analyzed object. Sorry, the data set. That is
Okay.
the only thing you will find there. Just the date.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yes.
So, and there is no telescope information like we did see in the first one.
This one. Okay.
So we're going to do something. So copy that little information you have there. Copy it. You come over to your your notepad. You come down, you paste it there. You paste it there. Then you come over to the first data set that you analyze. You have the telescope details. You copy it from here. I hope you are seeing my screen. You copy it from here. You ignore the other one that has a telescope, the timing of the image analysis of that first one. So copy it. Then you come over to this one. You paste it. I hope you are following.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
have, then you come over here, you click enter, you create space, you write no known moving object detected. No known moving object detected, and you have completed the MPC report for that particular data set. I hope you are following. Hello?
Yes, I'm following. Yes.
So
Sorry.
so
I thought.
so these are the two major reports that you will encounter during your work, doing your analysis, image analysis of the data. Either you spot moving object or you don't spot anything. So the rest should be handled by Sarah and Matthias. The rest is just to log in. I do not have your login details. I do not have it, but I can. Let me check. I don't have access to your page, but to log in, you come over to login. You enter the email of the person that registered it. Maybe that's the email of Matthias. And the password is Isaac Search. Isaac Search is the password. Then you click on login. It will bring you over to welcome to Isaac. But to know whether you have been logged in or not, you will see log off here. So once you see log off, it means that you have been logged in. Then come over to campaigns. Then you check on your team is registered under the international group. You click there. Then you check for your team. These are different countries. We have another team from Sierra Leone participating. So
Okay.
you check your, I don't know if I have missed your group. Okay, look at your group here. So if I click on this, I won't be given access to your team page because I wasn't, my email wasn't used to register your team. So, but I think Matthias used his email. So if you use his email to log in, you should be able to have access to the team page. So there you would see the practice image set. You must be able to analyze the data, and there is one particular unknown moving object there that Isaac will expect you to report. It is very, very faint. Now, I want to make something very clear. I have just given you the rules stated in the manual given by Isaac. However, these rules are not strict. Okay? Like I told you, the signal to noise ratio should be greater than 5. The range of the magnitude should be less than 1. And also, the white dots should cluster around the red Gaussian line and the other straight line. Sometimes, some of the images that are true signal do not obey all or some of the rules. However, they are true signals. So in that case, you shouldn't reject such objects. You should accept them. In fact, the practice image set that your team will be analyzing is exactly like that. It is so faint, and I want to give you the information. You will find it in the second column between row 2 and 3. In the second column between row 2 and 3, that object is so faint that the signal to noise ratio is less than 5. the Gaussian graph is scattered, and the noise, the range, I think it is even greater than 1. So totally against the rules set by the body, by the main body, Isaac. However, if you accept it as a true signal and give it a proper ID, like we just did now, Isaac will give you a pass. And once they give you a pass, you can receive your other data set, which your team will be analyzing. So in case, for those that did not join us, everything that I have talked about here, I've explained them in the tutorial that I provided in your group. Every single thing, I explained them in details. I wasn't fast. I was so slow, taking every step so that I don't leave anything behind. So I would advise them, maybe like somebody like Matthias, he could just go through the videos and understand the process. I'm always around for questions, and I'll always answer your questions. So I don't know if you have questions for me.
For me, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
I don't know for Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello. Yep. No, I'm fine. Only just to clarify that the I mean, we were just using the practice image sets from the website, but I
Yes.
mean, isn't it that when you log in, then there is a practice image set?
Yes, there's another practice image set.
That's the one that we actually have to analyze first for them to then start sending us the real images.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool.
Like the one we did now, you don't need to submit them.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
All right, everybody's gone.
So, it's all right, I'll catch up with them all.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much, Miracle.
You're most welcome too.
I'm sure we'll be in touch during the campaign.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.